Alright guys, welcome back to another video of my channel. My name is Mufakkir Ibn Hamid and today we're going to create a shell scripting project from scratch. So from the past few months, I'm learning shell scripting and data science at the same time. And it was Sunday today, so I thought let's record a video by creating a project and it will be super fun. So the thing was I was assigned a project by my mentor. I'd like to give a shout out to my teacher as well, which is Muhammad Muin Khan sir. So he gave me this project which I'm going to create today. So the project is a batch file renaming and organization shell script. So we'll be creating a shell script which can do the following things. It'll help the user to add a prefix or suffix to a file to the files. It'll enable the user to add prefix, to add suffix, or to use the regex or some other things as well. It can help the user to convert the file names to uppercase, lowercase, or it can sort of organize the files into folders by just by just some other flags and all. It'll enable the user to create the folders or the new files by all the code that we are going to write in the file. So let's start the project, but before that I'll let you know how this is gonna work. What is the usage of this? So the usage is pretty simple. We'll be running the script and there will be some options, and then at the end it will provide the directory. We'll keep a base directory as well, but we'll be providing some options and all as well. So let's begin. I'll always recommend you guys to use terminal to make folders or to open the so code editors using terminal only, because it will help you in long run as well, because most of the time a developer uses terminal, so it will help you as well. So let's move to desktop and create a folder by projects. Okay, so we all already have this, so let's make some other project other folder name. So we'll create shell projects. Okay, so we'll move to it now. Cd is used to change directory. If you don't know, you just have to go through them, some basic commands if you don't know about them. So this mkdir is used to make direct, it's called make directory. It will help you to create a folder or directory, whatever you want to call it. And cd is used to change directory it's used to change directory basically. Then we'll use a touch command to make a file. We'll name it as main.sh, and we'll simply open it in a code editor. As of now I'm using Windsurf. You can use VS Code and other stuff as well. Okay, so let's start by writing the shebang code. So what shebang does is it basically tells the tells the interpreter to use it as an uh, bash file. It initiates a bash file as well. So whenever you are going to write any project in uh, shell scripting, you just have to write it as always. Then moving forward, we'll keep a default directory. Okay, we will create a variable, because since this is a quite complex project, not that much, but since it's a good project, we're going to create variables first. We're going to use a uh, default directory. To get the current directory, I'll use the pwd command. Okay, so I got the directory over here. Then we'll make another variable called as depth. Depth will be used whenever will uh, go through the files once. Depth will be used there. I'll explain you later what depth is used for. Okay, moving forward, I'll let you explain one problem which we will gonna face, and we'll fix that first only. So the thing is ki here only we'll be having, look at here, we will be using options, then we will be using directory. These options can be one and these options can be two as well. If there is only one option, then we are fine, we can go with one option, then we'll use the directory second argument as directory. But the problem is that we are going to use this regex. First we have to enter the we have to enter this, option as regex, then we have to enter the input like this. We have to enter the regex, how it's gonna transform the files. So there it will be an issue, because if we'll enter directory, it will consider this as an regex. So we'll make sure at first only that the arguments, or whatever you want to call them, the parameters are handled very correctly. So let's start by determining the directory and operations. So we will use an if command to check if the second if the second argument is, we'll use a regex here. uh, if it starts from these if it starts from these, you know I don't know what are they called, I guess hyphens, yeah. If the second argument starts from hyphen, then the variables should be like this. Oh, sorry. Then the variables should be like this. Operation should be, sorry, it should be in uppercase. I always recommend you guys to use, whenever you are coding in shell script, please use please use the variables in capital letters only. So the operation should be 1 here. Then the value operation is basically what we are going to, I'll show you here. I'll open my notes once again. The operation is this can be called as operation, because we are changing the prefix. Then the second input is what prefix you want to add, then the suffix, what suffix you want to add. So this will be value, this will be operation, this will be value, and the third one will be directory, obviously. Okay, let's go back to the windsurf. Then the value will be obviously second, and directory will be what will be the directory? It will be 3. And if the user fails or forgets to enter the directory, we'll have the default directory as this. Okay, cool. Now let's move to the second condition. And then elif, it's same as in Python. If we'll copy this here. Okay, if the second if the first if the first if the first is first starts from hyphen, and uh, and the second is not equal to, no, if it not starts from uh, wait, let me, if it not starts from hyphens, if the second not starts from hyphen, then the format, then the operation will be 1, value will be operation will be 1, value will be 2, and directory will be 3. It will be same as the first one. Okay, so the only difference between this and this is, okay, here we are specifying that the if first is that we are here specifying that if second starts from what, second starts from an hyphen. Here what we are specifying is, okay, if one starts from hyphen, one is like the 0 is used to get the file name, one is used to get the first parameter. If the first parameter starts from an hyphen, and the second parameter doesn't starts from a hyphen, then operation will be 1, value will be 2, and the directory will be 3. Now comes the final part. Okay, here, sorry, oh, this interpreter sucks. I guess I should change to my previous code editor, which is VS Code, obviously. So the third will be operation 1, value will be blank, and directory will be default directory. So what is this? Uh, this will be used when we are going to use something like regex, And the third one is obviously when we are going to use some basic things like a to uppercase or to lowercase. Okay, so the third will be operation will be, I should have copied it instead. uh, Operation will be 1, value will be blank, and directory will be, here it will be second. Okay, okay, cool. Now we are done with the arguments thing. We'll first check if the directory exists or not. Check if the exists or not. If directory doesn't exist, then what we are going to do is, so whenever we are using if statement, we can specify the then with then by two types. Either you just enter a semicolon when you enter then here, or you can just remove the semicolon and enter then in second line. Then you'll be entering an identification, and it will work as fine. It will work fine like this one as well. So we'll be following some universal thing here, so we'll be going with this one. So if we're going to will echo means printing in shell scripting. So we'll uh, give the error that directory doesn't exist. Directory, um, we will be showing the directory as well, for for some log purpose, and we'll be exiting with 1. So what exiting in, so there are two things. Either you exit with 1, oh no, I mean there are a lot of things. Exit 1, exit 2 in shell scripting. I'll let you know what that means. The exit 1 command in shell scripting is used to terminate the script immediately and return an exit status of 1. Okay, so if there is exit 1 somewhere, you just think this program is gonna get terminated over here. And if it is exit 0, I mean if you see exit 0 somewhere, then then the program will it'll show success. I mean it's success. Then it'll run the program furthermore. But most of the times, if the exit code is 1, it means it's an error, and the program is going to get terminated. So okay guys, after taking a small break, now we're back on the program. So after checking if the directory exists or not, now we'll move to the next step. But before that, we need to close this here. So in the shell scripting, if you are using the if else check, you just have to exit it with an fi, which is the palindrome of if. I mean the return value of fi. If is fi, so you will have to close it with this. Similarly, if we forgot to do it here, we'll do it here as well. Then after that, we have to process files. Okay, we have to process loop through the files in order to do the processes on them, in order to do what we want to do on the files, like changing the name, changing the uppercase and all that stuff. In order to do that, we need to do a for loop, or go through them once. So we'll write here process files, and we will do a for loop for I in. So we will in order to go through the files, we will use the find command. I hope you guys have used find command any time. Like if we use find, if we I'll enter find this, it will give me all the files that are present in this directory. And there are some options or arguments in this find command as well, and we're going to use them as well. Okay, so starting with the find, we will enter the directory first, which is stored in the directory variable. Oh sorry, it's stored in the default directory variable. No, it should be stored in the dir actually. So the dir, okay. Then we'll keep the max depth. Okay, max depth we'll keep it. So what it does is it basically tells the max find command to search in this folder only, this directory only. Suppose if we are in this folder of test, sorry, my bad. Suppose if we are in this folder of test, and the thing is we wanted to find files in test folder only. So we will keep the depth as 1, and it will loop through the test folder only. It will not go in the subdirectory, which is shell project, or the parent directory shell project. It will loop through in the test only. So max depth is something like that. You can just search in Google as well about max depth. uh, then we will keep the type as, since we need only files, we will keep type as files. Okay, then we'll write do. Since we have to do several operations, we'll get the basic variables first. We'll get the directory path as uh, directory name of the current file we are going to look. The direct name it uh, main.sh. It will give the directory, it will obviously give this current directory. Okay, so it's something like that. It will give the directory path. Then we have the file name. We have to use the base name. Then we have to get the current file. If we'll get base name.main.sh, it will return as main.sh. Okay, then we have to get the base file name, which is basically, if this is main.sh, main is the base and sh is the extension. So in order to get it, we just have to do something here. We'll get the file name. Then there is this regex here, you can call it regex, that you have to enter percentage sign, then dot, and then star. It will give you the base file name. Similarly with the extension, you just have to change this here. It will be hash hash star, I guess so. It will be hash hash star hash hash uh, star and a dot. Okay, so we got the extension, and we got the file base file name as well. Now we will go through this, go through the operation. We will do a case switch on. We'll do something like case on it. So it's basically used in shell scripting. I'll explain it to you guys here. Case in shell script. Okay, so here is this case. Okay, the case statement we can get from Geeks for Geeks as well. A case statement in bash script is used when a decision has to be made against multiple choices. So suppose we have multiple choices and we want to do it over a variable. Suppose we have a variable, and based on that we have to do multiple choices. So there we can use case statement actually. Okay. Okay, cool. Now we will go through the operation in. Okay, in the first one will be prefix. If the operation is prefix, then the new name will be, what will be the new name? Since prefix is, you have to enter the prefix before main. It will be, suppose if the prefix is x, the file name will be x main.sh. So the new name will be dir path. Then it will be value. Value is which the user enters here. Then it will be file name. File name will enter full file name with extension. If it was suffix, then we will have to use extension as well as the base. I'll let you explain later why. Then we will move the file. Move means it will rename the file basically to the new name. Okay, cool. Similarly, now we'll do for some other operations as well. This is prefix, and this will be for to lower and all, to lower, and this will be to upper. Let's change it quickly. This will be suffix. New name will be, what will be the new name? Can you guess it once? Okay, so first we will enter the directory path, then it will be base, then it will be value, and then it will be dot, but with an extension. So what it does is, it will, suppose if the suffix is hello, it will be main hello dot sh. Okay, so this is main file name, then the value will be hello, then there will be a dot, then there will be extension. Okay, so new name is something like that. Now the new name will be, it will be same. Okay, cool. If it is lower, then it will be something like directory path, then it will be a slash, then it will be file name, but it will be this converts this converts a string to lowercase whole. If we have to convert only first character, then we just have to use one comma only, but in order to make the whole string, to convert it to lowercase, we just have to enter two commas. Okay, this is to lower, to upper is uh, it will be file name and this. Okay, cool. Now we have the regex. We'll enter it manually. I'll explain you. Okay, so in the regex, new name is, how regex works. So since we have to apply a SED style regex substitution to file names. Okay, so it's SED is basically stream editing. Okay, it is sort of, I'll tell you, it's a regex style that change the file names, or suppose choose, suppose if this is the old and this is the new name, it will convert the old to the new name. I'll explain you how. Suppose we have to convert here, we'll enter new name as dir path echo file name, SED will be value. Okay, I'll show you how SED works as well here. We can do it in terminal. Let me explain you. I'll open it for here. SED, where is SED? This, I'll suggest you to go through this once. This is learningocean.com. It will teach you everything about shell scripting. It will be over here somewhere. Okay, so we'll go through SED in Linux. Okay, suppose there are some options like the edit file in place, or suppress automatic printing of lines, allow multiple commands, or something like that. As Unix, Linux, Geek file, replacing substituting string. Okay. Okay. Let's do one thing. Let's create a new file. Touch main.txt. Okay, and main.txt. We'll get it here as well. Hello Linux. Okay. Now if we will use SED on it, what we have to do is we will use SED, then we'll use as hello. We wrote hello world, right? We wrote hello. Okay, hello. Hey, me dot txt. Okay, there is no change, I guess. Okay, so we just have to save it as well, right? In order to save it, we will use this thing. It redirects us to a new file, main2.take. Okay, we got this. Okay. Now you can see if I use the sed on this, it changed the Linux to hello to hey. Okay, so it's something like that. Sed is a regix which is used to change content or substitute things in a file or somewhere. Okay, so the new value will be sed new value. So regix is something like this. MV will be obviously it will be same. Then we have the by date. First we'll use this by date. It will be, we'll get the file modification, or we'll just write mod date, and it will be equal to date r. So this is the command which you get. So suppose I want to get the date of main.sh when it's modified, I'll get it by this command. Okay, date or then the file name which is I, then this thing. I can get it from Google to get a to extract it from like to extract, since if we'll only enter date or main.sh, it will give us a full content. So in order to extract this thing, we are using this. Got it? Okay. Then new will it will be like this. Okay. No, the thing is we are not changing the file name. We're creating a folder here because we forgot to check the nodes. We are organizing files here. It's organization option. It's not in the renaming option. It's the organization option. So this is by extension or by date. So in order to do this, we have to create a folder as well first, and we forgot to use this. Okay. So in order to make the folder, we will get the date of the directory first, which is dir or dir file mod date. Now we will do check if the directory exists. If directory exists, then make else. If it not exists, then make that. Since if it exists, it won't go to here. But if it not exists, then it will create a a directory with the name as date directory. Okay, then we will move the I to the date directory. Cool. This is how you can use the by date. We have the by extension now basically. By extension, we will use this same thing here. If it exists, if will first check if the extension is equal to file name. I mean, if there is any file which don't have any extension, then we will just continue. We'll move that file. We don't play with that. We will not play with that file, obviously. Okay, so if extension is equal to file name, continue. So we will create the extension directory here. And if the directory not exists, I mean the extension directory, then we will make the directory extension directory, and we will move all the files to it. And if there is any other option, except these, if there is any other option which the user selects, then since there is, we have to handle the error management as well. We will simply echo unknown option or unknown operation, and we will print the operation as well, and we will print the usage as well. The usage should be out. Okay, so I got the usage, so we will print the usage as well. Prefix, suffix, and I'll exit by now. Then we will be entering it, exiting it by ESAC. And since we were in a for loop here, we will exit, it will be done. Cool. Suppose if I will make a main.txt file and I'll run main.sh. I hope that its property is going to run. Okay. Main.sh prefix hello. Oh, okay, sorry. Main.sh prefix hello. Conditional binary operator expected. Syntax error near this. Oh, there is some error, I guess. What can be the error? Okay, if two is okay, we wrote it. We have to write it like this, I guess. Same with this, and now we'll try. Where is the issue? Where is the issue now? Line 7. I guess we are doing it. Oh, sorry, I forgot to enter a space here as well. There are a lot of issues. Directory doesn't exist. Where? Oh, damn. I have to use like this. Okay, okay. Now it created an hello. What is? Let's keep a backup first. I mean, we are debugging it, but since we should not play with all the code. Okay, we got it here. We got it several times actually. 32. There is error on 32 base name. What is the error? On line number 32. File, I guess. Oh, damn. We're using this here. It should create. Oh, yeah, yeah. Now it's working fine. I mean, if I remove this and if I rename this to main.sh, and if I'll create a file as hello.txt, now if I'll play with it, look, if I'll use the prefix hello, it will change the hello. Now if I'll use the suffix hello, is it creating? Oh, okay, there is no directory like this, we have to rename it first. I hope it will work. Okay, no, it's giving an issue. Where is suffix? Okay, the base should give the file name only, right? File name, then it should give the value. Okay, it should be base, then it should be file name only, I guess. Base name is the only name, then we have the value. What is the issue here? It shouldn't do that much. Okay guys, so we got the error here. So it shouldn't be like this double dot, it should be only one dot actually in order to get the base name, I mean the file name. Now if I'll do like the suffix thing, okay, it's doing it correct, I guess. Now if I'll rename it to main.sh again, if I'll create a hello.text, and if I'll do instead of suffix I'll do prefix. Now we'll test the uppercase lowercase thing. There is this issue. Okay, so we're using to upper. Okay, it's working as well. To lower is working as well. Nice. Regex. If I'll okay, bad substitution. What is the issue here? What can be the issue? Okay. Okay, so it shouldn't be like this here. We should use this instead of the curly braces. Now it should work as fine. Yes, it converted the txt to md. What we told the regex to do is to convert the txt files to the md files. Okay, nice. After that we will be using the by extension. By date first. Cool, doing it smoothly. By extension is yes. So all the features over here are working very fine. If we'll under some I mean Okay, suppose if we will, let me move it to the parent first. If we will enter anything wrong, it will give as the usage and all. So all the features over here are working as smooth. So I hope you all guys enjoyed the video. The explanation was not that much good, but I'll try to improve as much as possible. Please do a subscribe and comment below if you got any doubt, and I'm here to solve this. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.